Just going to do a quick little video here on a recap, or not recap, but follow-up on my transmission and why I've burned up. This will be the third one, so I've burned up 2 of them. Luckily it was under warranty, but the transmission guy and the people who did the engine swap, neither one of them could figure it out. But here I am again, figuring it out. Not a mechanic, but your brake switch here, when you do an LS swap, needs to be connected to your computer that when you're in 4th gear will tell your clutch to engage on your transmission. Otherwise, you will burn your transmission up, as I've come to find out. So I got under there. I actually ordered one of these because I didn't remember seeing one or when I rewired the whole thing. So I just ordered it. They're only $29. And lo and behold, it wasn't wired up. So the red wire, the purple wire, neither those were just wrapped around it like it was brand new. So here I go. I am getting it wired up, and hopefully that will fix my issue. So here's the extra TCC switch, which is torque converter clutch. It's what it stands for, that I had. I just figured I would, since it's out of the car, go over and show you a little bit closer here and explain it in a little more detail. Your original brake switch, this here is where your brake pedal touches. It goes in and out, in when you're not hitting the brakes, out when you are. So when you hit the brakes, it releases that switch, and then you got these 2, which is what would be on a stock brake switch for a older GM style car, and I'm guessing probably others also. But so you're gonna have an orange wire and a white wire. The orange wire is gonna be a 12-volt fused battery feed to your stoplight switch, which is here. So you want 12 volts, and it needs to be fused. And it's going to go to either one of these. It doesn't matter. And the other one, the opposite one, will have a white wire, and that's going to go out to your brake lights. So when you let off of that, when you hit your brakes and the switch opens, it will open this and release power. Well, your torque converter signal switch right here is the purple one. And then you got this other wire. This one's pink. A lot of them are red. It's either pink or red. Usually pink or red, which in this case is the same thing. It's going to be a fused 12-volt ignition key on power. So when you turn your key, you're gonna get power. Should be going to this. Mine's wired up to my American Auto wire. It had extra spots, and I picked one of them and wired that up to the keyed on switch power. And then, so it will get its power completely opposite. When the brakes aren't being hit, it's gonna push on that, and then that is going to send the signal to the purple, which goes to your PCM, and it controls your brake switch / cruise control release signal switch is what that one actually goes to. And also some of them have, if you have a drive-by-wire, you'll have another switch, which I'm not gonna go into detail because I didn't research that, because I have a drive-by cable. So if your gas pedal is drive-by-wire, then you'll have one more wire that goes in here. I believe it is a yellow one, and it's the drive-by wire, and mine's drive-by cable, so you don't use it. And here are the instructions that came with this switch in case you want to pause it and go over it. So here they are. I'll just show you real fast. You can pause it on any of that if you need to. I'll turn it over right here. And the next shot will be me driving down the highway and showing you how you can check it and make sure it's working, so that you don't burn up your transmission the way I burnt up a couple of them. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, comment. I enjoy all of that. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I appreciate all the new subscribers I've gotten. Thanks. You guys have a great day. RPM. So I'll get it up to speed here and I'll show you the way to test it. I'm going 60. I believe it engages around 45, 55, somewhere in between there. And if you come over here, watch your RPMs. I'll let off the gas now. It doesn't hardly go down. Before it was going way down. And then if I tap the brake just enough to show that I'm touching the brake, here's what it does right here. See how it drops? That means your torque converter is engaged. So that's all you got to watch. If you don't have a tachometer, you can use you can hook up an OBD2, and then you can have it on your phone. So with the LS swap, that's what you can do. I guess that's where you'd be worried about the torque converter engaging, is if you have the LS swap with the 4L60E or the 4L80. But anyways, it's all working now. It's working great, shifting great, and I'm a happy man. Hopefully this transmission lasts a while. I was having some bugs. I re-grounded and grounded the engine ground to the frame rail. So, and then my ground on my battery was not very tight. It's a side post. So I got a longer bolt and put a nut on it, and then I screwed in the bolt and then tightened down the nut. You can watch that on plenty of YouTube videos. Will show you how to do that if you got a stripped side post. But yeah, so far everything's working great. I'm happy, and I got that torque converter finally engaging, and that's the way I tested it.